Today we're going to be doing Module 1, Lesson 7, and it's going to be a fluency lesson, just like what you did on Wednesday, where we're going to be practicing being able to recall the facts that we have learned and also skip counting, okay? For today, you will need your whiteboard, dry erase marker, and dry eraser. We're going to start with our group counting. We're going to count by twos all the way up to 20. These are the numbers that we're going to stop and turn around at. So once we get to 10, we'll go back down to 8. When we get to 12, we'll go back down to 10 and then go back up again till we get to 20. We'll go back down to 18 and then back up to 20 again, okay? You're going to watch my fingers to know whether or not to count up or down, okay? I have the numbers down at the bottom of the screen here so that if you need to, you can put your fingers on those numbers and move them across the screen as you're counting with us. Make sure, even though your mics are off, that you are counting. I'll be watching for your mouths to be moving along with us, okay? We're going to start at 0. I'm going to point up and you'll say 2. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 18, 20. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to go a little bit quicker. We're going to go all the way from 0 up to 20. We're not going to go up or down, okay? So go ahead and count with me. We're going to try to go a little bit faster. Ready? So we're at 0. When I point up, you'll say 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Great. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to go all the way up to 20 and then come all the way back down to 0. Here we go. We're going to start at 0, so when I point up, say 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, back down, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Great job. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next slide. Now we're going to count by threes. So we're going to go all the way up to 30. We're going to go to 12, turn around, go back to 9, then go up to 21, turn around and go back to 18. We're going to go all the way up to 30 and then go down to 27 and then back up to 30. Okay, and the reason we're doing that is to really practice memorizing those skip counts by 3 and being able to go back and forth, okay? So watch my fingers to know whether to count up or down. And we're going to start at 0. So when I point up, say 3. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 27, 30. Great job. Okay, we're going to speed it up a little bit. This time we're going to count from 0 all the way up to 30 without going back and forth. And we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. So we're going to start with 0 again. When I point up, you're going to say 3. Remember, if you need to, you can use your fingers to follow along at the bottom of the screen. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again, except go all the way up and all the way back down. Remember, I'm watching your lips to make sure that you're moving your lips and saying the words with me. That's the best way to get good at practicing, and that's really going to help you with your multiplication, especially since right now our focus is multiplying by 2s and by 3s, okay? So here we go. We're going to start at 0. When I point up, say 3, going all the way up to 30 and then back down. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, back down, 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, 0. Great job. Okay, let's continue. And remember, you can always practice those skip counts on your own at home. Now is where you'll need your whiteboard. We're going to practice our fluency with our math facts. I want you to write a repeated addition sentence for this picture. So remember, repeated addition means it's going to have a plus sign in it. Repeated means that it's going to be the same number that you're adding together. Go ahead, I'll give you a minute to write the repeated addition sentence for this picture on your whiteboard and hold it up. Okay, so let's think about it this way. We are going to add this many dots plus this many dots and then solve. Well, in this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. We know we're adding the same number over and over again. Okay, so 4 plus 4. Repeated addition means adding the same number over and over again. 4 plus 4 equals, if you're not sure, you can always skip count. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 plus 4 equals 8, and that is our repeated addition sentence. Go ahead and erase. Now I want you to write a division sentence for 8 divided into 2 equal groups. So here we have the 8 dots divided into 2 equal groups. Go ahead and write a division sentence for that. If you need a hint, we're going to have our total divided by the number of groups equals how many dots per group. Okay, so remember in division, the biggest number always comes first, or the total, and our total number of dots altogether is 8. So we have 8 divided by, there's 2 equal groups, so it said to divide it into 2 equal groups, so 8 divided by 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots per group. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 8 dots divided into 2 equal groups equals 4 dots per group. Go ahead and erase. Now I want you to write a division sentence for 8 divided into 4 equal groups. Before it was 8 divided into 2 equal groups. Now we want 8 divided into 4 equal groups. It may help you to draw a new picture. So go ahead if you need to, take 8 dots, put them into 4 equal groups, and then write your division sentence. Blank divided by blank equals blank. I'll give you a little extra time on this one since you might be drawing. Okay, so if you were to draw something, we wouldn't be using this picture anymore because that was for the last one. Now we have 8 dots, but they're in 4 equal groups. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 equal groups. And now I have 8 dots, so I'm going to put 1 in each group until I use all 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I took 8 dots, divided them into 4 equal groups, and I ended up with 2 dots per group. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Go ahead and erase. I now want you to write a repeated addition sentence for this picture. So repeated means the same number over and over again. Addition means you are adding. Go ahead and write your repeated addition sentence for this picture. Notice that there's 5 groups, so we're going to have 5 blanks. Blank plus blank plus blank plus blank plus blank equals blank. Okay, so we notice that there's 3 dots per group, so that means that we're going to be adding 3 over and over again. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Now here's where it comes in handy to know how to skip count by 3s. Count with me, ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 15. And that is our repeated addition sentence. Go ahead and erase. Same picture, but now I want you to write a division sentence for 15 divided into 5 equal groups. So blank divided by blank equals blank. Go ahead on your whiteboards. Division sentence for 15 divided into 5 equal groups. Remember, in division, the biggest number or total always comes first. So this first one's going to be 15. We have 15 dots. It wants us to divide them into 5 equal groups. So 15 dots divided into 5 equal groups equals 1, 2, 3 dots per group. 15 divided by 5 equals 3. Now below that, write a division sentence for 15 divided into 3 equal groups. So you may need to draw a new picture. So go ahead if you need to draw a picture for 15 divided into 3 equal groups, and then write your division sentence, blank divided by blank equals blank. Okay, so here's what your picture may have looked like. We have 15 and we have to put it into 1, 2, 3 groups. Okay, so let's go ahead and put dots in each group until we get to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we took 15 dots, we divided them into 3 equal groups, and we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots per group. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. You may have noticed that this and our last equation was 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Our last equation was 15 divided by 5 equals 3. So you may have noticed, just like we were practicing in multiplication yesterday, these two numbers flip-flopped and our total was the same both times, okay? Because this was 5 groups of 3 and this was 3 groups of 5. Okay, so they're just flip-flopped. And both times we had the same total, which was 15 dots. That is it for today's lesson. Go ahead and erase your whiteboard, and we're going to begin working on your IXL skill.